Greetings everyone, here's Lodric again, and this is a game War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is my play-by-email match against KilRoy. He's a commander of the Allied Forces, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. This is a Scenario 1 match on the game version 27, so we have here additional bases and some changes to the map. KilRoy also gets working American torpedoes already at the start of the war, so that his submarines and torpedo bombers have a much stronger impact early on in the war. I find here some minefields at Tarawan, and my cover force here at Townsville running in some torpedo boats. But this is 11,000 yards, even if it's at nighttime. This is normally out of range for torpedo attacks. So it's very likely that my destroyers can normally force away these torpedo boats. I don't expect it too much to see. It's increasing, so I think there's no really attack more coming. I was able to make one hit in the night, and one hit is one kill. Chicago escaped my torpedo attack, so my submarines are really not so successful, and 2 hits on my submarine, this will normally force me to return to port. But I had successful airstrikes the last 3-4 days. KilRoy lost already a lot of ships, and so this one torpedo attack is maybe not so critical for me. And I make here some bombardment against the base force on Townsville with my heavy units I have here in range. And because I know that KilRoy's heavy units are all now damaged or destroyed, so I can do this more or less without too much risking. But my damage is also only it's just so. So Markin also must take. This is a dot base, I don't know the game more or less. There's some, I think, air wing also spawning, so you better take it. So this is now my task force, I think, retreating. We have here now a daytime, 21,000 yards, so no chance for torpedo boats. They're normally only good at nighttime and only if they can close the range and make a surprise attack. Good. We are avoiding attack because I think my ships are normally out of ammunition, or low on ammunition at least. So then don't want to take this battle. So heavy cruiser escaped, but AP is hit, but looks like empty. They're not sinking so far. New torpedo hit, but no explosion. So not so lucky day for my submarine fleet. Now ground strikes. It's not too much impact. Look. Ground strike at Marshall Islands. Oh no, this was now a port strike. And I hit an American submarine. And 2 hits with 2 bombs create a heavy damage. Nice. This is maybe the best way for Japan to sink Allied submarines if they are port. Or in shallow water. In deep water is always very complicated. So I lose one submarine because KilRoy was able to make a bomb hit on my submarine again. But a little payback, I find here Hector, and 2 torpedo hits are maybe enough to sink this ship. Could be also the AP now, or maybe both ships just have. But I lose one more submarine. So this is now maybe submarine number 8 I lose already. So like 2 submarines per month. I don't know if I can afford this in long run. Chengdu holding out, but the fort is destroyed. Some casualties on my side, but I think this is still acceptable. Nanchang on bombardments. Also here on Sumatra. And my next attack on Colombo. It's I'm clear in the winning position. Still casualties are for me 1-1, but 1-1 is still for me in favor, and I can destroy the next fort level. Also, I know this is I think the first attack on Colombo. So KilRoy at fort level 3. I take the fort. Well, but still 1-1 kill ratio is for me good. Can fall bombardment here. Burma and nothing else. So not terrible but bad, even if I lost the submarine. Not much air war, and land battles are just so. Air loss is light. Both sides lost here some aircraft around. These are my scout airplanes getting killed by flak, and so. Ship sunk. I was able to kill this PT boat, and Hector is also going down. Hector is so good AMC. For me, it is the next fleet submarine, medium submarine with 8 points. So 6 is the small submarines, 8 is the medium size, and 11 is the big submarines. Still, this has a big torpedoes. I cannot change it. And you can see that there was a I think maybe Catalina or whatever hit the submarine with a bomb, or even with maybe 2 bombs, and create critical hit and then sinking. Bloop bloop bloop. No change in China. My forces are still moving out of the mountains. Battle of Chengdu is still going on, but I think I will take the city soon. And I have here my 3 divisions moving on to enter Chengdu. I cannot really take Chengdu, this I know for sure, there are many units. But if my forces arrive at Chengdu, I can more or less suppress enemy industry. So I think the enemy heavy and light industry will not produce more any additional supplies. So this will maybe starve out KilRoy in the long run here. Then I simply suppress production of supplies, and then I can fight in the other areas of China more easily, hopefully. Colombo is also like Chengdu, a question of time that it will fall. There's not enough more forces here to really stop me. And not much more to say here. So far the operations are all successful. I try to catch these Australian forces, but I think they also trying to escape me. I have additional stuff coming, airbase, so that I can maybe operate army bombers, and then I can maybe slow down KilRoy's retreat and then catch up with infantry. My bombardment task force is on the way back, so I had here 2 Congo class battleships and 2 heavy cruisers. Consuming all the ammunition more or less. Don't create too much damage for the enemy, but I hope this will normally, well, as at least give my units a little more time to dig in. Yeah. And my carriers are simply only retreating now to Rabaul after this successful airstrike on Brisbane. Yeah, so there are a lot of ships now in port. Yeah, maybe these are outdated information. I'm not so sure. And no real activity at the Marshall Islands. Good. Then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.